Good morning, Superman. Superman, if I only can remember. Dodecahedron. Is there a reason Superman put a dodecahedron? Number 7 in one corner. What you see and what you don't see, what you can imagine. Superman. Well, what about Superwoman? She had bracelets, eh? What is it about Superman and Superwoman? What is the difference? Superwoman had bracelets on her hand. Was she condoned to something? I just have this sticky on the bottom of my page. I really don't like it. Ugh, I hate when I have a mess. I must have the mind of a woman. So smart to keep that house clean. Keep that house clean. He always wanted the house clean. She should do it. Lock and change. Superman. M-A-N. 13, 1, 14, 28. Does one count? Does one count? One is what gets it. One is what... I put one there, it's mine. Save it. I put one there, it's mine. It's my space. You make a wager, whatever your wager is, you can wager everything, all the numbers into roulette. But only the number that comes up where you get that one chip back. Or the package of chips back, but it doesn't matter because it's a multiplier. What's the difference between 1 and 2? Why is she always cleaning the house? Why doesn't he clean the house? Because she has an S. She can do more. Yeah, because S is plural. Man don't have no S. You know what's funny about man? 1, 1, 1. Yeah. 6, 6, 6 in gematria. Yeah. 1, 1, 1. I'm waiting for my mud to go down. I put on some mud pie yesterday. I had a little zit over here, and I put some mud pie on it. Real mud from around the world. Expensive. I never knew I was going to pay $15 for mud. But it works. It works. First-hand experience. Who is Mr. Tack Pants? Where does he come from? What does he do? Why is it Superman? Because it's all up here. Pain. The body endures the pain. The mental anguish. Or the physical pain. The mental anguish. The physical pain. Has anybody seen a dodecahedron rolled up as the rodent coral Torus? There it is. There it is, all rolled up like the Torus, and we get that end over there. Do some house cleaning in the bathroom. Personal cleaning, personal care. So we have man at 28, cycle of the moon, ruler of the ocean, of the period of the pregnant woman, the fetus. Oh no, don't feed us, the fetus. Woman is 66. She is the complete opposite on the dice. Woman is 66. And man is 28, 2 and 8, 1. So man gets 1, woman gets 1 and 1. According to this. Going to gematria, it's something different. I extend my videos. I'm never sure what's going to be on. Sometimes people watch Irish Kite. My son watches Irish Kite all the time. The guys are funny. It vibrates. Just one, all you need is to vibrate one piece and you eclat, you become like the popcorn. Here's the swastika right here. And what I did is it's a 2-area swastika drawn over a center line. Do you see I'm on the line there, the quadrilles? Yeah, of course it's going to get boring. You might want to leave. And yesterday I don't want to go to this one yet. I want to go to this design over here. By using a single square and coming even, these are my obligations. Because I had to go this high, I ended up with one space. Well, why didn't I go too wide? Because if I went too wide, I wouldn't be able to use up this space over here. Well, why didn't I go one shorter? Because if I went shorter, I'd have one space here, and I'd have one shorter here. So we're going to work together to see if we can get it shorter. You think we can? Do you know what I'm talking about, actually? I didn't want to do this before because what happens when I do this? So I'm going to show you what happens when I do this. It goes right through and it ruins my next design because it's on the back of it. Now we're going to do this right over here because it's not behind it. We're going to take off that one there. Now we're going to take off this complete row over here and we're going to make the row over here. And then we're going to cut this row. This row is going to stay short, right? We're going to cut this row over here so we can bring it closer. And we're going to add the row onto here, right? Add the row onto here. But you see the way we're 1, 2, 3 out, 1, 2, 3 out, 1, 2, 3 out? I can no longer go 1, 2, 3 out. I'd have to go 1 from here, 2 here. So I'd have one section done here. So now I have 2 sections here. Here I have 1, here I have 2, here I have 3. So now I'm going to have 2 here, 2 here. And I'm just looking. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So now I redrew this one over here. I have 1, 2 spaces, 1, 2 spaces, 1, 2. Here I drew it 2 by 2. I wasn't sure if I can complete this. 1, 2, 3 this way, 1, 2, 3 this way. So we have a main cylinder in the center. Okay. I did the same thing here. Now the question is, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's an automatic. This is 7 by 7. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I do this smaller? See, the question with designs I always ask is what I can do and what I cannot do. Here's the letter R, or let's not take it as an R. We can use it as a Q or a P. Now, I always want to use, we have a number system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those numbers can move. Those numbers can move. You can change the numbers around in a different formation to create, but it shows us a number system. Now, when we move the numbers, or if we change the numbers, we have to have reason. When you see the angle coming out here, it almost looks like 2 legs, the middle boy, and his little thing that hangs on here for a male. Or if it was a female, right, the actual design, see, I can't draw a line here, but I can draw the line here on the female. Has to be wider than the male. You see the way I'm on these lines, and here I'm in between the lines. I'm not sure, should I be splitting it for the 2 houses or the 2 eggs or the insertion? I'm not really sure what I should do. This is my alpha omega sign. There's a little cross in the center. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to see out of it. At the same time, I can create this, giving it depth. Again, I don't know where I go with some of my designs. I just know I create them because of obligations. Here is the, hold on a second, let me move my wire up. Here I put a square. What I did is I gave the circle its own home. Now I can also do this different. I don't like to use circles because the circle is, I need a circle inside, empty space. Outside, the coiled donut. Inside, I create, over here, I can create by, do you see the corner over here? Do you see actually what I did create? Do you see the square? It's not a square. It's a dodeca. And then here's another dodeca. I like to call them, you call them pentagram, dodeca, but see the way, here's another dodeca, and at the same time, here's another one, and my free space leaves the diamond in the center. And then I went out, right, and I created a facing dodeca over here. And then I created a facing dodeca here, and all of a sudden I now have dodeca, a diamond, and an octagon. Or let's call it the 8 sides, although the 8 sides are even. At the same time, in this image, I decided to draw a diamond over here, cutting off this piece over here. Now, if I should do the same thing over here, create this same image over here, in which I'm going to do just for you. Where does this come from? It's got to be the opposite this way. Is it here? Oh, boy. I'm always a little mixed up. So at the same time, I created one here and one here. They now kiss each other. It's inside the diamond, and now I have a V shape connected to the diamond. I might have a V shape over here connected on the other side, and all of a sudden I have a cube that was created by the dodeca. Okay, and now I get an octagon, but let's keep out the bottom part, and that's another really dodeca over here. I call it the diamond, but really it's a larger dodeca. And the Y shape that's inside this dodeca, which will create another diamond-like shape, creating or connecting to the secondary worlds. MK, 13 and 11, 1 times 1, 1 plus 1. equals to 1 and 2. MK. Then there's all these shapes, looking to the left, looking to the right, adding on dimension to the left, adding on dimension to the right, adding on a corner to my dodeca, the windmill onto this. This will create the letter R by putting the 9 lives of a cat. It'll put the R for angel. I don't know why I do that, because it's the 1 and 8, the 18th letter. The 18th letter. How do you get the 18th letter? How do you get 18? 3 times 6. That's right. From the woman, you get 18. 3 times 6. 3 plus 6. So creation of F, 3 times 6, right? And then 2 times 9. And that, anyways, and there's 2, 6, let's forget about it. 3 is an obligation. 3 is 2 and 1. It's 1 in the center of 2. If I was creating this, right, according to the dodeca, okay, here, it would tell me I have 4 sections, in where the 2 corners, 1 and 1, are in 2 separate dodecas, and here it's singled out. So we're talking about the 7th gate. So let's say it's 2 here, and 2 here is 4. That means the rest of this would be 9, but we're using 1 dot. The value of the dots, 2 and 2, that means I'd have 2 and 2 is here is 4. And what's the center value of the open space? But look, there's a dodeca here too, and a dodeca here too. Oh my God, what does this become? Did you understand what I'm saying? Giving value because of this. I don't know what that is. Now, what happens if I put that in between the dodeca? Okay, what am I going to end up with for a shape? I lost my pen again. I like my, oh, here it is. If I end up cutting this off, right, I get that shape. Look at the way that's linked. That will be your barring. You have to bar. It's a bar. Sometimes I forget. Barcode. When that happens, if I show you the deck of cards, where's the deck of cards? Give me a second. Not the queen. The queen's got the angle, right? The queen is telling me the angle on her crown. Come on, you got to give me something here. Queen, 10. The 10 card. Yeah, well, I'm not successful, but take it from me that this part here is a crown. It's also worth 10, 20, 30, 40. It's a sailboat. Sailboat is located on the dime. Like that wheel connected to 2 different worlds. Bicycle card shows you something different. The separation of this dot shows you the line straight through from top to bottom, but it's showing you this way. And I don't want to talk about that either. And it's showing the clams or the couch. So we've eliminated this. We've eliminated that. 4 times 5 is 20. All dots are valued at 5. That's what I do. When you add them up, 1 blank 2, 1 blank 1, 1 blank 1 blank 1 1. There's 9 here. When you add 1 through 9, it equals to a total of 45. When you add 1 through 6, it equals to 21. So the difference is 24. 24 and 21. 21U, 24X. So you have the ox. You have the ox. 3 void, 6 hit. At the same time, you have 3 here and 6 on the other side. But it's a different connection. What should I be doing? Should I be choosing different letters? Because the 3 and the 3 void here are different. Now we have this over here. We went through, here is the separation. It almost looks like an H that's like at a distance. Here we're showing you separation. Here I've made the separation where I have a line separation in between. Into the center, I can run it straight up. I run out and I run in. This will create your Star of David. Okay. To enter into heaven or to enter into hell, Jacob, Jody, Jonah, anything to do with Joe. Joe, 15 and 10. And back to the beginning, this is a design I did last night. It's actually supposed to tell me this is a protector of this. And it's the Hebrew letter Hey. I have 3 Hebrew letters in this book, but we're going to leave it all like that. There's all kinds of stories going on. I had a crazy conversation with my son yesterday. In fact, it was the conversation, and I didn't tell him, the conversation that we had sent me to the hospital 15 years ago. In fact, it sent me to the hospital over years. Years I went to the hospital over this because I drilled it into my head, the panic of death. Where do you go? And what happens? And my son said this to me yesterday, and I'm like, I feel so bad for him because I'm hoping that I die before him, right? And he says it must be so peaceful. And I died twice, actually. Mentally, I died twice. Once it's when I saw Lady Mary in 2005 on May 5th. I think it was the evening, May 5th, May 6th, 2005. And again, when I had my heart attack, happened the second time to me. I had the greatest visions in the world, and I saw myself tunneling out. According to my visions, we're projected here. It sounds crazy, but all you need to do is grow. You need to grow here and project the mental coordination, the thinking, the talking, the star system thoughts, the capability of remembering. And you would say, how's that so? Well, the sun is all the way out there. It ain't here. Delivers us heat. You get energy from it. They call it vitamins. There's a vitamin, what is it? Vitamin E from the sun. If you get all these things from out there and you think you can't send or project thought patterns, thought waves, whatever into our own minds, Raphael, coming to you from the house of alphanumeric paint. Thank you for letting me act a little weird sometimes, because I'm not. I'm just like you.